I'm making a video about it's something I've said before, but I want to make a self-contained thing about it. And I might redo it over time, like keep doing it if I can get better at it or whatever. I'm looking for other people who are not in the death cult. And by that, I mean ethical hedonists, people who understand that it's all one issue. Like, if you find yourself not being able to talk about one thing because you constantly go off topic and it goes around and around and around and connects to other things, that's because you're seeing that it's one issue with a million parts, not a million issues. And the issue is there are basically two camps of people you can boil us down into. And it's like the people who are in favor of pain and death and make excuses for it and defend it and work for it, and the people who don't. And I don't want to get lost in saying what I'm not doing, right? But I do want to say that this isn't a religious thing. This isn't a philosophical good versus evil thing. I'm being very literal and tangible here. It's like there are really a speciation is happening, and it has other elements. Like, I think it's basically portions of humanity moving to eusociality, like ants and bees. And I mean, again, that literally, like, I think that people are starting to offload internal functions to the hive. And to me, that's the start of castes, like biological castes and specialization. So I'm first and foremost, I want to find out how many of me there are. How many of you are against pain and death? Like, you would, like, let me make a statement and see how many people agree with it. If we had a vaccine for pain, how morally urgent is it to release it? And would you take it? Assuming it's not, assuming perfect quality, perfect safety controls, and not forced on you. It's a choice. Would you take it? I would. And also, I want to add to that question the idea that it would come with the necessary social support to make that not basically lethal. Like, there are people who have a condition called congenital insensitivity to pain, and it's one gene. And these people, but they're in danger because they have to check themselves for injuries. And excuse me. And I'm saying that this would come with like a pain detector, like you would have a badge or something that would alert you when you were injured, so that you wouldn't lose the advantages of pain. You would just not feel it anymore. You would still have a damage alert system. It just wouldn't be in the form of suffering. Do you think that's morally urgent? Would you do something like that to yourself? Do you think that, ethical hedonism is basically the way and morally urgent? And I do, and I want to find other people who do. Maybe that analogy is bad. I'll do another check, I guess. So I don't know what to call this. I guess I'll just call it like not distress call. I'll come up with something. But yeah, is there anybody out there? Or I'll define ethical hedonism in the description, and I want to know other people who are looking to treat all this as a single issue. All the stuff that I rant about, it's really about people being okay with pain and death, and I'm not. And I want to know if you're not okay with pain and death either. Thanks.